Yeah, it's very close. All right. Let's go with that. And now we're gonna start. We're gonna finish up the Mr. Powers case, because we need to prove his innocence. Because we're pretty sure that Lady Pants did it, and then I almost got killed by the Mafia. Turnabout Samurai, final day. Yes. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Order! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. You made it! You made it! Also, hi, Des. Don't forget to do the thing that we talked about, since you're already on Twitch anyway. Do you use the desktop app? I have it, but I only really use it for, like, modding games. Because otherwise, the desktop app is it's not that great, really. Yes, we were playing Baba Is You. I really want to make, like, a compilation of all of the moments that we solved stuff, Des, and we were like, "Huh!" or "Yes!" It'll be the most triumphant thing ever, and people won't be able to see the other 5 hours of us scratching our heads. Or angrily eating cinnamon rolls. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Can there be a derp compilation? I don't know if you saw the picture I put up, but it was both me and Des in, like, ultimate thinky face. Because I was like, that was the mood for yesterday, it was me, like, staring, like, at the screen, like... And Des just, like... There was a lot of deep thought happening. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. It's in his name. You might call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. You were waiting for food to be done. Yeah, that was my brain. It was heating up a lot. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Oh, hi. Is she allowed to smoke in here? I don't think that's a thing. Will the witness state her name and occupation? Oh, this again. Whoa, she actually... Wow, she worked with him for once. D. Vasquez, I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. Huh? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Oh, Edgeworth! Yeah, don't get your ascot all in a ruffle. That is an ascot, right? Or is it a... Is that a part of it? Or does an ascot have to be a separate part of the shirt? I don't really know how clothing works. I just know he's got, floofies. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it! Make her pay! Wow. Right! She's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. She's not even wearing pants, I'm pretty sure that's like a full-length dress. Day of the murder. Oh, okay, this is testimony. I'm like, man, I can't cross-examine. She said like 4 things. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at noon, sharp, ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio One. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. Whoa, the judge is actually forward-thinking? You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. Manelli used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the Well, I guess the way would have been cleared by then, but I don't know. I see. It's like a not even a 5-minute walk. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it! Okay. The day of the murder. The trailer. Oh, a little before noon. Hold it! By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh, dear. And it ended at 4. But hold it! Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. In your face, Edgeworth. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. Wait, and when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Fuck you. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. What? Yeah, that's weird. Hold on! You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It's like, I already said that. It means what I said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Hold it! And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright! Oops. Yeah, it was a 15-minute break. That's all. God, I hate this lady. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Hold it! You know, I didn't see any bones on that plate. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. That's not how it fucking works! If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak... Well, Nick, find anything? I kinda wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction to what she said. Somewhere. Sorry! God damn it. I'm glad I don't take, like, damage, from fucking... just going through the testimony over and over. Those don't... See, that looks like ribs. That doesn't look like a T-bone steak. I wonder if it was actually, like, something else. Because, you know, a T-bone steak would literally look like a T, because that's why it's called a T-bone. But, you know, I don't know. What do I know? What do I know about bones? A bit more. Alright. 2:30 p.m. bringing me fatigue, so yeah, it'll take me. Between 2:15 and 4 p.m. No, because she doesn't like give you very much fucking information to work off of, because she doesn't say when they went to Studio One. I guess before? Ugh, I don't like this. Yeah. 5-minute photo. Oh, man. Objection! This evidence clearly reveals a Oh, no. I fucked up because he'd say something else. Ah. Fuck! Well, I don't think that... Yeah, that didn't win me any points with the judge. So I'll take it. Let's go on. Let's do a quick photo. Guide rope for Global Studios. Use this van to drive Vasquez to Studio One after the meeting in the trailer. God, this is really fucking hard, actually. Yeah, you entered the trailer before noon, meeting began at noon, sharp, ended at 4. Listening to your painting right now. Oh, you still have more painting to do? But you're here? It's okay, Des. I am highly confused right now because this lady is not giving me a lot to, like, work off of. And an F4. Like, even if you question her, she's like, yes, no, we had a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. That's the only thing I hate about this case. Like, the cases, you have all of this evidence used in previous things, but a lot of it is kind of like extraneous. God, I don't like it, and the information is like kind of all over the fucking place. Because that would have been before the meeting. I feel like this is... I feel like this is the exact same place that I just used that. Oh, I already forgot! Ah! Okay, I'm gonna, like, save because I feel like I'm just gonna, like, fuck this up. I think I literally just did this. No, yeah. Come on! This fucking woman! Why were you fatigued? At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Mistakes on the table in front of the trailer. Yeah, well, what? Oh. That's in the play. That has nothing to fucking do with any of this. Like, God, this is... What the fuck? That doesn't mean... That doesn't have anything to... Like, that blocked something, but... Oh, God. Was there something wrong with the van? I don't even fucking remember. I mean, that thing doesn't look like it's gone anywhere. Like, all I got is the van itself. Like... What? The fuck? Like, where the fuck is the brake in this shit? And, yeah, and I've forgotten. That's fucking help me, you stupid bitch! God damn it! Schedule, yeah, the meeting ending at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. Yeah, but he was repaired between 4 and 5. Like, what the hell? Began at 12 sharp and it ended at 4. Like, what? I have no idea what the fuck, like, I could use to break anything open. Yeah, a little before noon. None of this... Yeah, 12 sharp and 4, there was to be a rehearsal afterwards. You think it's the meeting time? Oh, let me hear that again. No one leave during the meeting. No one. God, shut up, Edgeworth. Ugh, fuck. The head of the autopsy report. Yeah, because it's like. Well, I saved, so we can always try both because, yeah, that's not right. You know what? Shut up the fuck up, Judge. You're not helping at all. Like, goddamn, this bitch. Ugh. Like all this. Did I press the statement? Yeah. And then I got the van picture. Yeah, I take you? What does that mean? And then I take me in the Studio 2 van. Yeah. But I hate it because, like, she doesn't fucking tell us when this happened. She was like, oh, we went to Studio 1. Like, fucking, none of this fucking helps. This bitch is just, like, fucking dodging the question. Which I know is the point. But, like, come on. I don't have a whole lot of shit to work off of here. So I got the van at 2:30, took a 15-minute break. Yeah, and then they ate T-bone steaks. Yeah, I don't, like, it's fucking hard as shit because she will not fucking say anything. Oh, it's the part about steaks? 2:30 would take a 15-minute long. Oh, so do I need to... Okay, so everybody had steaks. Could I present this? Okay, there we go. Huh. Okay. Thank you, Des. I'm just like... But I was like, how does the employee steak have anything to do with, like, their... I don't know. Well, then again, Sal had said that they brought some over. It's very roundabout. Yeah, because I'm just like, I mean, I know it's only been, like, a couple of days. Get it? Roundabout. Oh. Just like the Thanks, Des. Ha! As I thought! Thank you, because seriously, I was at a loss. You're welcome. You claim you ate a T-bone steak, But I say you did not! Yeah, because I was like, there are no bones there. But I don't have evidence of no bones! But what's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point! Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. There were no bones. Okay, and I mean, I knew that, but I didn't have any evidence that there's no fucking bones on there. Fucking game. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare! Like, do I have evidence of this? No, but okay. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like that incinerator. I am making a whole lot of fucking guesses here. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on Sam. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Yeah. Order! Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands! Hey, what's going on, Avoided Cat? I was very confused for a little while, but now it's a little better now. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? Damn. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Well, I don't think you have that many wits, ma'am. You just don't talk much. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could. You couldn't, could you? I don't know. Well, if she was on the top step, then she'd be able to get enough leverage to stab a man. Ah! Safe! It's not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Silence. I'm speaking. Yeah, the victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the Steel Samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there is proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the Steel Samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrested it away from him? Yeah, take that, right? If you still think she did it, show us proof! Nick, look at the data we have on that samurai spear in the court record. Isn't there something in there that gets to you? Something odd about the samurai spear? The fact that it's broken? Wait! Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim. But I'm afraid I'll have to penalize you. No, I've been penalized! Ugh. What's this? You're taking back your claim? Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used the samurai spear or not. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon! What? Okay, yeah, I know what the murder weapon is now. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. I bet it was... Because you know what? That part of the fence was bent. But it wasn't bent here. It's still straight up, unless they bent it pulling his body off. But... Present! Take that! Wrong, Mr. Wright. But I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. Oh my god. Okay. Whatever. Here's the real evidence. What the fuck? Because it was broken? Because it was broken? Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe because it was broken. I thought, oh god. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through, but someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this? Through the chest! Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed? Okay, now, see, I have a hard time getting the evidence in the right place. Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what the weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can and I will! I would make a claim like that if I... would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the murder weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Shut up, Judge! Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Look at this photograph! This one doesn't make me laugh, though. But what is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs! Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Don't do that. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! Mr. Wright, continue! Thanks. Sure. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it! She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago! Edgeworth, thanks for repeating my words for me. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio One and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio One and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time! Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? Couldn't deal with it. I'm sorry, I keep like saving because there's a lot going on here. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Take that! Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio One, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate's costume. Hold on, right? Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was, or of course he wasn't. Fine! I'm gonna say, well, because how else would she have gotten him in there? Wait, but he was there during the and then he was there during the meeting, but neither of them ate steaks. Of course Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win? Edward's just like, hello? What? Is that it? So what happens next? Don't me! Do you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that. I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. Hella fucking low? Who can say? Oh my fucking god. Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle? You proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right! But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. Oh my god. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? What? No! Fuck you! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Wow, Edgeworth, even you think she's fucking guilty. Edgeworth isn't sure! Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? No! What? Miss Vasquez, you did it! That wasn't a question. Did you do it? No. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I'm not sure that question helped this court get any closer to the verdict. Ah! What do I do now? Testify again! I'd like you to testify again! Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. No, it's not the truth! I already said all that there is to say today. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. God, fuck this lady! Damn! Damn! I'm so far only to fail. Mia, help me! Mia! As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Edgeworth? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well. Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again! I just said that! You're the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. You see little point in anything, Judge! What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, Indeed! Verily, I say. Ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all... Edgeworth. After finding the body, holy shit. This is a chore. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it! I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Oh, jeez. Right. After finding the body, I was with Sal and Oldbag, security lady. Hold it! What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal. I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Okay, fuck, whatever. I better leave this one be. Sure she'd see through anything I had to throw at her anyway. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. Hold it! Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Ah, I hate her! Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Thanks, Judge! Well, Miss Vasquez? Oh, logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Wow. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez. You may continue. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late! Then, silence. Dead silence. A silence. Hey, Nick! Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Wow, yeah, sure, about a murder case. Let's lighten it up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. Hold it! Oldbag, security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all of this after the fact. The photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. Yeah. Asked to be left out of the proceedings. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. That's not how that works! But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? Must have been a lot riding on it with those bigwigs at the meeting. Sure, her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. Hold it. The script and the direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. But didn't I get her script for her? Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. But you didn't know about the murder until you got there. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I get, but... Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue. No, seriously, Your Honor! I have an objection to the witness's last statement, yeah! Huh? Think! Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? Yeah, she knew about the murder before she even got to Studio One. She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Edgeworth, look at you. Yeah, come on, Judge. Order! Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect the reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Hammer was injured! How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal, he told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something to peg this on her here. For everything we've done till now, it will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. Hammer wasn't the one who was injured, though. It was Powers. Yeah, Hammer wasn't the one who was injured, though. But, oh god, Where's... I don't know if that's a typo or what, but yeah, and I have no evidence to... there. Fuck. But yeah, Hammer... What do you mean Hammer was injured? I don't like that at all. Fuck! Okay, let me get my script and direct notes. Oh god! Oh, this is, okay, I got it. So they took the power step and immediately called the police. The power showed up. Security lady, old bags. Because they got there about 5-ish, so that would have been open. Ah, god! Like, what does she mean he was injured, though? He wasn't... Like, he's dead! Powers is the one who sprained his ankle, apparently. Wait, oh, well, she would have had to see him then. Maybe it is this one. Objection! Objection! You knew that Hammer was injured? Yay, I'm so smart! Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers! Yeah, I was right! Look at me. What? What? Ha ha ha! Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Have you been listening to anything I've been saying, Mr. Judge? I don't think you have been. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. That's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. Thank you for the host, Panda. Welcome. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? That's what I'm saying, you stupid judge! Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. And when he was doing this, well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered afterward. Yay! Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have order! Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Ugh! Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you wouldn't need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? There's a reason it's unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? I think I can prove it because the studio was falling on hard times. So this would probably be the perfect way to drum up sales. Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. Ah, fuck. Now I actually have to... Now I actually have to think of, why. I actually have evidence! Think. What could be used as evidence against her? I feel like I might have... Maybe I was supposed to say I don't have evidence, and then maybe by some fucking miracle I get more stuff. This game kind of works off of luck sometimes, I feel like. Well, not luck, but you know, you don't always have all the evidence until after things happen. But I know... God, one of the people said that they were not doing so great. I don't know. Who is this person? Do we know this person? Boy, head, samurai spear. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, maybe I'm thinking too hard about this. But, like... Oh... Do we know this person, or is it just another actor? Would this be a motive? This is my proof! This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder, does it? I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We're talking about motives here. You have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Well, the fact that he's bringing down the studio, so she needs to get rid of him. Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. What other evidence would there be? They have to, but she has to have a motive. What other, like, oh yeah, court record. We already showed that. Photo, backstory. Nah, but if I, oh god, I'm like contradicting myself. My god, this is hard, guys. This is not as hard as Bob is you. but it's still making my brain, oh god. Like, I don't have any extra evidence. Like, what else could it be? I mean, maybe she got rid of him just because, yeah, he wasn't making enough money anymore. And I mean, the Steel Samurai is like the next big thing, so I guess you're not contradicting yourself. I mean, because... Think. I'm probably just thinking way too damn hard about it. Yeah, because nobody... I mean... Actually, real evidence. Okay. Allow me to present the court evidence proving Miss Vasquez's motive. This is my proof! And this tells us why... That says my defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. Fuck! Never mind! I thought if his popularity was, like, below somebody else's. Fuck! And I'm afraid I'm gonna have to penalize you. Fuck! Okay, whatever. Nick, we're so close! Think this one through, please. I'm trying! Smile? If I say she has no motive, it's probably gonna be like, hey, that's dumb. Let's see. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs. In self-defense! What's that now? It's simple. You know what? That makes sense. If he came at her with the spear because he was mad about that and he's trying to get rid of her. Okay! But she's still a big old... Yeah, she's not cool. It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor! Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. She broke her pipe! So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. We did it! We cracked the case! Also, hey, Gio, what's up? It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah! Miss Vasquez! What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No! How could this? It was an accident. Oh, no, it was an accident. Mr. Hammer is doing an action scene and... No! Oh, who's talking? Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please don't die, please. Okay. Huh. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. For reals. Alright! Holy shit! Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Ah, yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought yet another miracle. Yeah, fuck this. Yeah, it's too much twists and turns. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural. Not a miracle. Yes. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Hell yes. Hey! Hello, where'd you come from, sir? That is all. This court is adjourned. We did it! Holy shit, that was hard, because D fucking... God damn, that lady. October 20th, 1:12 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder. I'm just like, oh god. I did it, Des. Thank you for helping me that one time when I was like, I don't fucking get this lady and I hate her. And we did it. And that was like the most roundabout shit ever. It's like, oh, it was this person. No, it was this person. But it was actually that person. But not Will Powers. Yeah, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Show evidence. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid's show. And as the villain to boot, the kids loved the Steel Samurai. And so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. Me too. Yeah, so am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... it's over. Oh no, he doesn't know! He's been in detention! Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth! Oh, hi Edgeworth. Hey, what's going on? Hi. Hey. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. Ho-ho, boy! You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. What? Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again! That's what I came here to tell you. Next case! Hey, Edgeworth, what's going on? Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend? What? Friends? Thanks for choosing my friends for me, Maya. They're rivals! Rivals! Right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling that I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me! What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Well, it was one crazy night. So the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Yay! Pink Princess! Oh no! Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right? I thought you were totally against this, Maya, but whatever. I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? Wait, is he the princess? Or is he the Steel Samurai? What's happening? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Ouch. The end. Holy shit! That was a lot. Oh, a brand new episode has been added. Turnabout goodbyes? Oh no. Why does that man have a parrot? Oh, this is the one with the camera lady. I know about her, but all I know is that she has a fro and she's also crazy like half the people in this game. Saving. Save, yeah, save progress. Alright, guys. On to the next. Boat times. It's been what? 5 years or 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge! What? Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Oh, wait. Oh, no! That gun shot them out of existence. Oh, no! Edgeworth! It can't be! December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Hey, Nick! Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. What? Are you a monk? I thought, okay, I don't know. Oh, is that a part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, and a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. They're always confident it's the real deal. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick, the water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick. No, that's a terrible idea. That's how you, like, get flayed, lady. Maya, please. Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Wait, how old is Phoenix? Is Phoenix older than Edgeworth, or are they both 24? Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? Because I think, if I remember correctly, they know each other from, like, law school or something. What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Yeah, I think that they mentioned before that I'm 24, so... Nick! Yes, Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth! What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder! What? Where? Who? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. That's what I do late at night. Well, got any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. Really. To the detention center. Hi, how are you doing today, Panda? December 25th. It's the day after Christmas. It is Christmas. Christmas murder case. You live aimless in confusion. Well, maybe. Visitor's room. Merry Christmas, Edgeworth. You're in jail. Merry Christmas, everyone. You know, Nick, we've all been here one time or another, haven't we? Yeah, I don't really like to think about that too much. I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. He still is perfectly groomed, though, for someone in the detention center. Ah! Did he just up and leave? Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney? Then laugh! Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? This is true. He's always in kind of a sour mood. Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me like this. Not like this! I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Examine Edgeworth. I can't examine Edgeworth, darn it. Yeah, smiles. How about this guy? Let's look at him again. He hasn't moved an inch since yeah. Or maybe he's just nervous with Edgeworth in the room. He's nervous with everybody in the room. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh, we're gonna help you, that's what? Ugh. Help me? You? There is no helping me. Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice! Trials! Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all three, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience! Nick, he's insulting you! Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices in the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Tell me about Gordy! Okay, bye, Edgeworth. December 25th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. This is where it happened. Yeah, Gourd Lake is the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Gumshoe! Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Hell yes! Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Ah! Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy Butts. It's Larry Butts, and he's my friend. Get my name right. Even call me like Pointy Hair. Yeah, Gumshoe, like, they're friends. Right, Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Oh, well, yeah, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Okay, bring it! He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. The friends' nest. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? Ah, you don't know, pal? No. Well, okay, Mr. Head in the fluffy pink clouds lawyer. Head in the... Uh-huh? Ah, never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? Sam Edgeworth. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? It's good so far, Des, even if Edgeworth is being all soon. Absolutely not! It's impossible! I don't care if there's a witness either! I don't believe a lick of it. Right! Who cares what the witness says? I care! You really believe him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do! But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no! After all, the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us. Hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't got one yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. Why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. How about Mr. Edgeworth? Prove that badge you wear isn't some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Okay. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Wow. Let's go back to the offices. I literally, what? 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 There's, hello? I'm gonna show him my badge. Wait. Let's go to Edgeworth. Edgeworth, look at my fucking badge! Attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. I did have to show him my badge. Nice. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never! But what? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault they lacked confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it! Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Edgeworth, This is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... He's gone. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? No time to be a broody brat. Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. You defended him and lost your reputation to be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they had a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him, too! Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not, as he said. An avoided cat. Your ASMR word of choice is... Edgeworth. He just doesn't want to admit. He doesn't want us to get hurt. But we're gonna help him anyway. Because he's our friend. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. That's a little creepy, actually. Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. No. Sorry, pal, I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back? Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry, they haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. Still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? All right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right, now let's get investigating. To the beach! December 25th, Gourd Lake, public beach. Wowzers, this is Gourd Lake? Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. Look at that snack stand! Samurai dogs! And that's closed. Yeah, samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please! How old are you, Maya? 12? I bet they're great! With names like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know. Nope. Hot dog stand. It's closed. Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Huh, someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Poppers. Take them! I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Poppers put in pocket. A classic party noisemaker. Pull the string and it goes bang. Not very clue-worthy. Or is it? Anything can be a clue. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Am I a clue? You are. We're all clues. Anybody could be the murderer. Anyone. Wow, yeah. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh. Well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way! I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it's shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Any more evidence? I think this is... Wait, what does that sign say? Huh, I almost didn't see that signpost. Left boat docks, right exit. Is it possible that we can go to the boat docks? Yeah, boat rental shop. December 25th, boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats? I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial's finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. And then Mia's in there like, you better not be fucking hitting on my sister, you piece of shit. Examine. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. There are some boats floating at the dock. What are these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Dick! Huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. Oh, well, it's okay. I mean, murder boats have history. Oh. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. I think that's all for... Back to the beach. To the woods! Oh, it's the... Oh, damn, that is a fucking gigantic microphone. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. I like how it says no camping, and somebody is most obviously there fucking setting up. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping! It says no camping! They got guts camping at the scene of a murder, where it literally says no camping. Hey, Nick. They were camping here last night. They might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Being super annoying because it's so easy to get lost. Oh. Hey, Nick! What, don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made out of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then? I'm not having this conversation. Just so everybody knows, the reason why most camping gear is made out of aluminum is because aluminum is very lightweight and also transmits heat well, like pans and stuff. Like, a cast iron skillet weighs like 5 times as much as an aluminum skillet, but it also like cooks things really well. But yeah, when you're hiking and stuff, You kind of want to get the lightest stuff possible to fill your pack with so you can fill it with lots of things and not die. Make sure you check every area multiple times. Oh, man. This SUV has seen better days. Good capping facts. Yeah. No problem. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. I bet when I examine this camera, somebody's gonna show up and be all like, don't touch my fucking camera. The camera has a mic and some sort of attachment? Must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey! I'm Nick! Huh. Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it! Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices? Well, what then? These things? Party poppers? Bang! Click, 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 click. Oh god, that's a lot of pictures. Well, it responded. Yeah! You get your hands off of that! Oh. What in Sam Hill? What you done now? It's a whole roll of film. What? Huh? Sorry. Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. You don't know how much a roll of that film costs? I'll pay you back. What do y'all think it's setting a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how Yanks think. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Did you just call herself dumb? Nick, help. And who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends? Just figure out what y'all gonna say and say it for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through when I'm popping straws than listen to you stutter all day. Oh, boy. Guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. What? Can't y'all see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry. That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. This is my badge. Huh? Badge is supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You up top or something? I'm a lawyer. What? What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have you know I'm a fighter and I'll wrestle the meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You two, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I could talk Yank if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart, but you can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet ya. Good. My badge is coming to... It's helped a little. Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve. The man on the boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Maybe? I don't know. I haven't dropped any frames, so it might just be stream itself. Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the Heartland. Wow! Neat! Nick, she's a research student at a university. Country U! So I hear. So, when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you that already? Meteors! Yep, meteor towers. Falling stars. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made, a genuine Solingen. Isn't that where they make knives? Oh, your stream board. Yeah, I don't know. Let me check to make sure everything's okay.